Hello, how's everyone and their families doing? Um, my apologies to say today we're going to talk about it's a freestyle in life issues, Abrabo and some, and I'm gonna start off in changing the narrative slash system. So if any of you have, different perspective, of course, you are more than welcome to join in and contribute. If she is, you can express yourself more speaking tree, that's fine. If you're okay with the English, that's acceptable, whichever one, whichever way. If you want to contribute through constructive comments, that's awesome. So on Sundays at 3 p.m. US Eastern Time and 7 p.m. Ghana time, I do come live and talk about um, life issues. It could be about relationship, it could be marriages, it could be career path, choices or decision making. It could be anything. The only thing I don't discuss politics. I am not receptive to how you may call it. I'm not receptive to insult or disrespect. You have to respect yourself, respect others' opinion, and we go from there because we come here to learn and to teach. That's what this is about. So, when it comes to changing the narrative and the system, um, when it comes to, we each come from different outbringing. So, of course, there's going to be some instances, both men and women, our thinking are different. So, we shouldn't expect our partners to think the same way that we think. We have to be we have to be receptive to other people's opinion. You cannot assume or feel that as a man, we have. For me, I am receptive to our man being head of the house. But being head of the house does not mean that you make all the important decisions without, as your partner, having conversation with me, discussion, whereas we meet halfway by compromising, or I meet you all the way on your end based on your the idea or the goal that you have set for yourself and I. Because when you are in a relationship, some relationship does build up into marriage. And then, in some marriages, it's the two of you who are building your life together. Some of you will choose to have children, others will choose not to have children. That is both your choice. The man alone cannot decide that he does not want children after the two of you get married. The woman alone cannot make a decision that she does not have a children after you get married. That discussion needs to be had prior to you even getting into a relationship. Some people get into relationship or start dating for fun. Others, they looking for a life partners. Others, they just want a trophy partner, and so forth. We have different mindset. However, when you are together in the beginning and one partner is being um, deceptive and not letting you know what they truly in the relationship for, because every single person have their own agenda, right? Sometimes you have to adjust your agenda. Do not just abandon it, because I mean, like, you can pause your life um, for your partner. You both equally important. At times, depending the situation or the circumstances, one may have to kind of like uh, place their career goal on hold for a couple months or a year or so, whereas due to financial stability or financial issue or personal issue whatsoever, but as long as like the two of you have understanding, because there have been couples whereas one will put their life on hold for the other one and support the other one for the other one to kind of achieve their goals, their lifetime goals. And then once that happen, they don't even think about their partner in terms of, okay, I'm done. Let me support my partner for my partner to also excel. Most of the instances that happen is that one will tell the other person that they no longer their level, or they're not interested in getting married no more because they have found someone else, or like they want to stay single but date people. So if you are looking for someone to marry you, they are not the person that you want to be with. And it's understandable. Human beings, we go through emotions, we go through stages. So sometimes one may have the desire to get married, and then something may happen in their life. It could be a trigger that will kind of bring memories of their locked, traumatized event, something that happens to them when they were younger, or in their adulthood, when they were in a relationship, or when they got married before they got divorced. Um, it happened now, and they have kind of like locked it somewhere in their mind. They blocked it out because it's very painful. But an event or an incident or a situation can trigger it. And when it triggers it and you have not healed from it, it can bring on a lot of emotions, pain, struggles, challenges, difficulties, whereas your supposedly life partner may not be able to handle the emotional and the psychological stress. Some of them, it goes into their sexual needs and also their physical needs. So it just, the relationship or the marriage may feel imbalanced. So one may not be able to handle all the storms that are happening, right? And they will tell you, so, okay, they want divorce. A lot of times, it could be a little thing for you, but it might be a bigger deal for your partner. So that's why it's always important when situation comes about, the two of you in the relationship or in the marriage, it's very important to sit together, have a dialogue to have better understanding what is happening. How can your partner help you? How can you help yourself? Do you need counseling, or do you need support? Whereas you learn some coping skills to help you be able to overcome the storm by going through it. Some people will want to like jump over it, right? Go around it. It's still going to, the problem is still going to be in existence. When um, things happen to us, it's always important to talk about it, to get through it, and fully heal from it. Sometimes it will take years and years, but gradually, as long as you're making the effort to do something about it, it will gradually come to pass. Obapa, um, Belinda Ejari, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Of course, of course. Brother Wilson and Ponsa, long time no see. It's always a pleasure seeing you. Why is this thing not working for me now? Hold on. I don't know why it's not. Is there something wrong? Supposed to. Okay. There's something definitely wrong. Here we need to fix it for me. Okay. Good afternoon, sis. Obapa, Alinda Jari is greeting you all. She said, "Good afternoon, guys." So, when it comes to changing the narrative and the system, it's not going to be easy. I kid you not. Nothing good in life is easy. As long as you yourself, myself, or your partner, my partner, is willing to do the work, that's when things started, progressing. A lot of times, you have um, some people, they don't want to be bothered with certain things because they feel like, okay, this is something that happened in my past. There's no need. I just want to forget about it. How can you forget about something painful that happened in your life during your childhood, or like your your teenage years, your early 20s, your early 30s, or in your 30s or 40s, or whatever age you are? Don't bury things. Do not bury things and think that everything is going to be okay. At some point, something is going to trigger it. Ask yourself, is your partner ready for this type of chain reaction? Your broken heart. Have you been able to mend your broken heart before you get into another relationship? Or is getting into another relationship your way of moving on or running away from your problem, or avoiding dealing with things that you have locked inside? In most cases, we have some um, women and men who are expecting their partners to be able to help them deal with situations that they have struggled with over the years, or for them to fix them, right? And then at the, without thinking or being considerate, okay, my partner huh, ready for this storm of mine? Keep in mind, every storm is different. Doc, Joe Kinsley, long time no see. Oh my gosh, today is a good day. We haven't connect in a long while. It's always a pleasure seeing you. Thank you for tuning in. Um, in sometimes we have to ask ourselves, is my partner or your partner ready for your storm? Because we have different storm. Even when it rains, right? Sometimes it rains without the wind blowing, right? So you holding an umbrella, like it's cool and collect you, your shoes is going to get wet, but or your socks is going to get wet. uh the um the seam of your pants is going to get wet, right? That's no big deal, because once you get to your destination, they're gonna get dried up and you'll be fine. Or you're going home, so it's not a big deal. You get home, you take off your clothes, you wash yourself, and then you get into a comfortable clothes. And then there are days that it started raining with the wind. Your umbrella is like flying away. You get wet sometimes, your umbrella got broken, so you end up being drenched, like it's a different feeling, especially like if you going to work instead of coming home. Now the feeling might be totally different. You may have to call out sick because there's no way you can go to work drenched, right? Or you might call your workplace or wherever whoever you meeting that you need to go back home and change instead of going to take public transportation, the bus or the train. You might have to call Uber or like Lyft and something like that. So everything is different, and we deal with things differently. We can expect other people to feel the same way that you feel or the same way that you felt yesterday. We can't. We can't tell people how to react to situations that they have struggled with from their childhood or most of their adulthood because they have different feelings. Some people do not truly know how to express their emotions and feelings. Some people do not know how to self regulate when they get upset, when they get mad, when they get sad, when they are happy, when they don't know how to express themselves. At times, their affect is off. We have some of our children when they are mad. Some of them will say, they won't be able to tell you that they're mad. Sometimes they might be sad, they want to cry, but some kids will say they're mad instead of saying that they're sad. They won't be able to kind of like truly tell you how they're feeling. So when one cannot tap into their true emotions, they get frustrated, right? They get annoyed. So in most cases, they would throw a temper tantrum. Some may pick objects and throw them. Some may kick things without even thinking twice. They could break their toe, they could break their foot, they could break their leg, they can trip and fall. Like so much that can happen. Different type of incident or accident that could happen. Someone can try to kick something and fall off their butt, right? And then hurt their back. That was not their intention, but it happened, right? So in most cases, like it's always important for us to find a productive way or constructive way. How can we manage our feelings, express our feelings and manage our emotions productively? How do I communicate with my partner? Brother Kwame Mary, I see you. I see you. Welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. So today we thought it's freestyle. I thought either freestyle or open talk. And I'm talking about changing the narrative and the system. Even like and we will talk about different things. So, Brother Kwame Mary, you don't need to remind me. I know it's about Tonga. Don't worry. So, you know, um, it's always important. We have to be able to channel in, know our likes and dislikes, right? Some couples don't even know their partner's likes and dislikes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. For sure, I am. So when you're going to go off, let me know. And then when you come back enough, I will do that. I will save that for the middle part. I'm getting there. I'm building up, and and then I'll get there. So don't worry about it. Um, so like when it comes to uh, expressing our feelings, it's not easy. It's not easy because some of our family members, friends, partners, when we speak to them, Even though they knocked their head, they said, okay, they still cannot hear us. They still cannot understand us. How best can you describe things for your partner to really truly understand where you're coming from, right? Sometimes you have some people that who claims to love us or care for us, they try to confiscate us by trying to kind of like stuff their opinion and their thinking in our throat. No, you can't force someone to think the same way that you think, to act the same way that you act. Sometimes we talk about opposite attracts. Yes, in some cases it does. In many cases it does not. Just because, and sometimes having things in common, it doesn't necessarily mean that you guys going to have smooth sailing, right? Even like on an in an ocean or on a river, or sometimes the water can be very aggressive, and it's not going to be every time that you just go about and then nothing happens. You have some people who ride the boat over an ocean that storm can happen, and then the boat can flip over. Some people may be able to save themselves because they can swim. Some people may not be able to save themselves even if they can swim because they fell the boat capsized in a deep water, so they have no way of getting out. So if you don't have a rescue people being there at the right time, at the right moment, you might end up losing your life just like that. Precious life. That's why it's always important for us to enjoy our life, the life that we have. Almost all of us, I would say over 95% people knows the day that they were born, their birth date. Uh, some of our elderly, they will use who was the president to tell us their birthday, because around the time they were born, there were not such things. So it wasn't written down. So they have to make their own. But 95% of humanity, they know the day that they came on this earth. When it comes to the day that we will each live on this earth, it's impossible. Trust me, with human beings, the way that our characteristics are, like, if any of us knows the day that we're going to perish, and if we have the power to pass it on to someone else, trust me, a lot of people, even people who do not know you, when they see you and you say something they don't like about you, they will pass it on to you. Thank God that He did not give humans that type of power, because there will have been a lot of evil and wickedness on this earth. Even without having the power, you still have people who has means to try to unalive some their loved ones, or people that they don't like, people that they want to steal from them or scam from them. We have people to doing that. And why do you think that some people do that? A lot of times, who pays the most attention to you within your family, among your friends? The ones who have no clear or realistic goals, the ones who do not want to work hard. They expecting you to achieve something, whereas they come and take it by force. They're not waiting for you to die natural death, right? Some, when you go to the African community society, what do they use the most to unalive someone? Is either they use juju voodoo, right? How do some control you? By charm. Are those in existence? Yes. There are so many things that are in existence. I'm not going to be naive and say, no, I don't believe in that. We have good spirits and we have bad spirits. And trust in me, I mean, you can cut any type of spirit, either good or bad, with a cutlass, with a machete. You cannot do that. You cannot harm them with any weapon. However, like, there are ways and means. I mean, I pray every single day, mm, to protect me, my family, because you don't know what is out there. When you leave your house in the community, sometimes, you have people say, oh, gone too soon. This person was at the wrong place at the wrong time. How did this happen? Do people choose to go and end up at a place whereas a straight bullet or someone just came out of nowhere and attacked them? You have some people, their loved one will hurt them so badly because, I mean, it could be their baby's mama, their baby's daddy, their baby's father, or like, you have people hiring hitmen to harm you because they're not getting their way due to their selfish interest. It's a whole lot for us to deal with. I mean, if only we can, know what one is thinking or what is someone's heart, I'll be the first person to tell you I want to know. But that's impossible. When you open up someone's heart, right? You're not a heart surgeon, so you're gonna unalive that person. If they don't get medical attention, that person will no longer be, right? So you can, there are some things that are realistic, there are some things that are not realistic. Changing the narrative. I know what are some of the things that are helping me now for me to deal with situations, um, solve problems, and confront people when something happens. How do you approach things, right? It's not going to help if my husband Kay and I have a misunderstanding. And our misunderstanding, I need to get to the bottom of it and resolve the problem with Kay. The best possible way is for me to make sure that I exercise patience. I write down the key points, what message I want to send. How do I approach it? Do I go to Kay's level or do I stay on my level? How can he best understand where I'm coming from? How do I make him feel that I'm not attacking him, but I'm having a conversation with him? Effective one. Sometimes opening your mouth does not necessarily mean that what you're saying, that your significant other or people understand you where you're coming from. What I'm talking about right now, I'm sure there are other people who may also have a different perspective of what I'm talking about and how they want to go about it. We have our own style. So what you do best is what you present, right? And also you have to learn to represent. What do you represent? What's your purpose, like, in life? Do you set realistic goals or you just follow other people? Are you a follower? Because you can follow someone and be able to acquire a lot of wisdom and knowledge from that person based on the things that the person models, right? Versus you have those who will just follow anything. What do you want? You have people, they want Jews, like some people, gossipers. They don't want programs like this. Mm-mm. They don't have time for that. There's nothing interesting about it. You have so many people, they're looking for you to do all the work. Why they enjoy. Why must that be? We all needs to be pampered. We all need to, be treated as queen and king, right? So everything that we want in life, you have to give and take, right? Um, Realistically, it's not every time you're going to get a yes for life decisions. It's not every time. Prepare your mind to receive a lot of no's than a yes and be okay with it. We have some of our children, when they hear no, they go into crisis. They throw temper tantrum. You have some adults, both genders, when they hear no, they're going to do everything possible that they can to get their way as to whether or not their partner likes it or not. So it's part of life, right? However, how do we change that? You have people who will tell you they like the way that they are. They were never taught like that. That's unacceptable. In my personal opinion, it's unacceptable. If I am not taught in a certain way, and I know that my partner, me being able to learn new skills to add to our relationship and marriage, something that I know will make my partner happy. Okay, sometimes, we need to learn to be selfless. Selfishness, you know, it's okay for you to be selfish when you're doing things for yourself. Everything regarding self, you can do some selfish things because you're not harming anyone. When you want to give yourself love, I beg, you can give yourself as much love as you can. Treat yourself, care for yourself, self assessment, building your self confidence, your self discipline, self value. Of course, it's you. You're not harming anyone. So being selfish about it is quite okay. There's nothing wrong with that. However, when you're making decisions, if you are in a relationship or you are married and you're making like lifetime decisions, important decisions, you have to kind of like sit down to process and really ask yourself, is this decision I'm making going to be beneficial for myself and my partner, my wife and my husband, my boyfriend and girlfriend? How is that going to impact us in a positive form or in a negative form? If the negative is higher than the positive, you're going to have to pause and reassess, because things that we do in life, it needs to add on, not take away. So I like the way I am. I was never taught like that. You cannot excel when you want to sit back. You're hindering your own growth. Your Sorry, guys, technical issues. I wasn't expecting it, but when it rang, I was like, oh, here we go. There wasn't any light off. So, like, you ask yourself, things that you're going to add on, is it going to help in the next 2 years, 5 years? We have some people who will make a decision, they don't even wait it out for how long. They don't ask themselves question in the next. Sometimes you have someone ask you in the next 2 years, or when you looking for a career job, right? You have the interviewer will ask you certain question. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? You have some people who will not be able to answer that question. But some people, they will answer it with flying colors because they already thought about that. They have a goal set in that category, so they won't have a problem answering. But yet, you have others who may not be able to answer because they haven't thought about that far out, right? So we need to be able to respect others' opinion, and work with each other, not against each other, in terms of changing the narrative, the mindset. The mindset, when it comes to being having an open mindset. Individuals, men and women who have an open mindset, they are willing to change some of their ways, not overnight, not right away. Because in order for you to grow and change, you're going to have to learn to delete some of your habits, especially the poor habits. Let's just say someone is, a smoker, or someone loves to drink, right? But they don't see themselves being alcoholic because they don't feel that they have gotten to that point that point yet. Some of them feels that, because we do have some men and some women, they know that if they have 3 bottles of beer, that's their limit. Whereas for some, because it's free, they will drink up to 10 bottles of beer, and then they lose conscience, right? They get so drunk they cannot even get themselves back home. I don't understand why, but you can ask question because that person is choosing to do so. We have some people when they have free things, what happens? Because it's not them spending the money. They're not the one who have it doesn't need to come out of their pocket. So they're going to have as much, selfish people, that's how their mind works because it has nothing to do with them. So free things, they will take and take and take. They don't even think about the other guests, right? Um, they came, there's plenty of food, so they're gonna eat there, they're gonna drink, and then they want two, three, four takeaways. There are some women they go to other people's events, parties, and get together and stuff like that. They want to pack so much takeaway food. They want one for their husband. They want one for themselves. There are 3 children or 4 children, and they don't think about the other guests who will come later. I have been to some events that you have people, they come early, they eat, and they take so much food with them. People who will come later, they will come and support, and there will be no more food to serve other people. You see, like how some people were inconsiderate because they selfish. They only think about themselves. And then we also have people who can not function without someone redirecting them, someone prompting them, someone giving them directive. what they can and cannot do, right? I mean, in every situation, as long as you are an adult, you have your job and you have your own place, you need to be able to make your own individual decisions. You have to think for yourself. Do not think or expect that your partner, people around you, will make the best decision for you, unless because of medical reason you can no longer do that, and you have a family member or your partner uh, power of attorney, so they will make decisions for you. Sometimes you may have your loved one, they thinking the best solution for you, and at times the decision they might make might not so well be the best decision for you. It is hard when you are unable to make lifetime decisions. But we do have some people, they have the mindset, they have the mentality, they have the brains, uh, and they are physically fit, but they cannot think for themselves. They do what others tell them to do because they are so focused and worried about what others will think about them. Don't worry about what others will think about you. Do what you must to make sure that your emotional and psychological stability is intact. Sister Sage Williams, sɛ mewɔ aba abomu ɛte sɛn, sɛ Nyame adom ne ne nhyira ɛyɛ paa. Welcome. So today is freestyle. I started talking about changing the narrative and system. When it comes to the system, like in our Ghanaian society community, some of the things put in places suppresses women. You have a college or university graduate. I mean, most of our men also are having a hard time finding jobs, office job, and their career job. You have some people who have master degrees, bachelor degrees, and this some of them are in the market selling bread or donuts and so other things, because if they don't do something, they will not be able to have the financial means to feed themselves. And then you look at the other aspect. You have some women who will go to places, companies, to get a job. And what happens? You have managers and people, male, who has been put in position to hire both males and females. But then when it comes to the females, in order for a female to even get a certain position, the manager or the person who is put in a higher position will demand sex, to sleep with that person before they can offer them a job. There has been instances and cases whereas some of them will give themselves, they will let that person sleep with them, and then they tell them that they're not in the position to hire them, so they need to meet with the person in the position. So what must one do? Must Most women, to sustain or obtain or retain a job, sleep with every higher up person before they can have a job. And then some of them, you have the higher up would say, okay, um, sleep with me. You sleep with me, and I'll take care of you. Become my side chick, mistress, and I'll make sure that you have money every month. Why must that be? You have some women, they will never give in because they will not lower their standards. But you do have some people, because of the system oppressing them, they have no choice. Because of their circumstances, they have no choice. But must that be the norm for majority of female, whereas you are forced or pressure to do things that you really do not want to participate, but because of your situation and problem, you have to limit yourself to that level. This is some of the things, it bothers some people a lot. Some people have no choice. Should we look down on certain people? At times, they say, like, everybody, someone and I may have the same story. How it had affected me may not affect the other person the same way. Does that mean that my story is meaningless? No. Something that could be huge for me could be not a big deal. It's okay. We function differently, we think differently, we feel differently. So we need to be able to uh, be kind, be considerate of other people's situation and feelings. We have to be receptive to someone telling their story or someone explaining things from their perspective, because I say this most times, our understanding and emotional intelligence are different. So one cannot force their opinion upon others. We can choose to listen and choose not to listen, or choose to implement new skills that you learn on the skills that you already have. We have some people, they have their strategic planning and their method that is working great. But when they go and learn something new now, they stop using their method and trying to use the new one. This is something that you have learned recently. When you learn new coping skills, the only thing that you stop using or you delete will be the things that do not benefit you. You throw those away, you delete them, and then you add on the new skills once you are able to process it and have better understanding of what to do next. That's how life is. But it is what it is. We are different. Everybody thinks differently. So again, you cannot force your emphasis, analysis, or your thinking on other people. We all have a choice. Okay, so let me see. Um, the next thing is, I'm going to speak about the elephant in the room, where some people hold on to extended family. This is my personal opinion, because they are unwilling to change their status, um, whereas they looking for their rich uncle, their rich auntie, their rich cousins, their rich family, a certain family member, to take care of them and their children. Mhm. People, like, we holding on to that extended family. They don't want to create their own, because we do have some men who will have children with their girlfriend. When you make a decision to have adult activities, which is have sex, It only takes one time to get pregnant. Some people, it doesn't take multiple times. One shot and they are locked. Women get pregnant, not men. And we do have some men, they do not take their responsibility. Some of them will even deny. They'll be like, I only, touch you once. You're going to tell me you're pregnant. If you are not ready psychologically, emotionally, maturely, physically ready to take care of another human being, do not start having sex at all. Wait till you are grown enough, you have your own financial means to take care of yourself, your baby's mama, and your baby before you go and do adult things. Don't go do it first and then you're looking for someone else to help you. A lot of females family members are stuck to take care of them and their children, their child. Children should not be having children, in my personal opinion. What is a child going to teach his or her child? They don't have the um, adequate knowledge to take care of a child. They need adult help. How do you justify and explain that? Oh, I thought I did this. So we need to be mindful of that, changing the narrative. Develop your own mind. Think for yourself and your family. Some of us are family oriented. You you have to prioritize yourself always. Under no circumstance you prioritize yourself. Your immediate family, then you make a decision to extend it. How far do you want to extend your extended family? That's on you. Nobody else but you. Figure out how you want to deal with things. Don't go and force yourself to do things that you know that if you take that decision, you're going to struggle. Earlier, before I came through, I was on TikTok on Doc Drew's platform, and I met a brother there. His name is Counselor uh, Boehner, and he made a valid point over there. And as I was listening to him, I was like, it takes a mature, knowledgeable person because he has clear understanding of what is to be expected of him and what he can provide for his partner, and some of the things that when one gets married and the the elderlies and other people advise them to do. He made a statement. He stated that the one thing that he wants his other brothers and ladies to have clear understanding with, and this is for the men. He stated that if you are a man and you feel that you are at the age of getting married, do not go and get a loan to get married. Never do that. If you don't have the enough funds, make a decision to give yourself more time to figure out what you're going to do next. If you feel that within a couple years you still will not be able to have the adequate funds or financial means to be married, let the person be aware that you don't have that capacity, the ability to do so. But don't listen to people around you, the person that you're going to get married to convince you to go and get a loan. How do you start a marriage? By owning so much money. You just about to start your life together. So for you to go and borrow money for that, my gosh, that marriage will be over before um, you even finish building the foundation. What are the three things, five things, 10 things that you're going to use for your pillar? Some people may choose effective communication, honesty, being loyal, being committed, exercising patience, being supportive, compromising, setting boundaries. Um, what else? And so many others. Others may say the only thing, my foundation, I just need to have three at a time. Every year or every 2 years, I'll add some to it. I'm going to start with three, and then as time goes on, I will add on and add on. If you are to build a house, and before you can put the body of the house and the roof and everything, you need to build foundation. That foundation needs to be strong. If it's not strong enough, if you build a shallow foundation, what's going to happen? Once you put the body of the house and the roof is going to cave in. So you have to make the decision what is best. How, what foundation you want to build. Do you and your partner have clear understanding? What do you want? How do you two, collaborate, work as a team to build a stronger, healthier, fruitful, understanding, respectful, um, and so forth foundation for the both of you? That's up to you and your partner. We also have to keep in mind we do have some people who comes in our life, they're not for us. They're with us because of something we have established. Maybe it could be money, property things, material things. They don't love you, but they're gonna force themselves to love you. Trust me. So let me do okay, so you have responsible versus irresponsible men. Men who do not take care of their wives and children but have the audacity to have a mistress or a side chick. If your wife or your female partner disrespect you, why not have a constructive conversation to resolve the matter? Instead, you have some men, they will choose to go outside their marital home and be with another woman to get their pleasure but at the end of the day, hey, you keep coming in. Put your chair over there. Okay, I'm trying to give him his privacy and he's moving around. Yes. So, like, once you go out and have all the fun that you want to have, you come home and the problem is still waiting. Who you expecting to solve your problem for you? Learn to discuss matters, things that you like and do not like, things that annoys you, things that get you frustrated, things that you feel is not working. Until the two of you sit down and discuss it, nothing is going to change. You're going to go around and come on back and it's still sitting there waiting for you. It's not going anywhere. So let me do promo. All right. Why is this thing not working? You're gonna have to like fix this for me because all right. So we have We have Sister Aisha Ankara. Sister Aisha Ankara, Obapa Aisha Ankara. Um, she does not do live programs, but on her Facebook page, which is Aisha Ankara, she does post a lot of positive encouragement, positive messages. She also have a lot of resources and insight when it comes to having autistic child, children with autism. She is someone who is very selfless. She provides necessary adequate information for parents who are struggling, and also some parents, they feel embarrassed to share their experience. It's never easy, but no parent asks for their child to have any type of disability. It happens even when it comes to spectrum autistic disorder. Even the scientists, they don't know what is the cause of it, but they do point out environment can play part of it and so forth, but they have not established the cause of it. So what can we do? There's nothing we can do. We just need to make sure that as women, when we get pregnant, we take care of ourselves, our unborn child, and should they have any type of disability, it's our job to support them, get them the services that they need. Um, I think for to help us be able to also manage, because some parents, they take on so much, they go through a lot. But Sister Aisha, she supports, I mean, on Saturday, Sofa Samuel Koso and I come live. Uh, we talk about marriage lesson most of the time. It's focused on general topics. She supports Sofa Samuel Koso and myself. We can support her. She sells juice plus natural supplement. We can support her by DMing her. If you whatever information you're looking for, she will provide us those information to get our own. She sells kitchenware, play pots. She has the set, play sets if you want to, like, kind of like get new pots. Sometimes the one that you have, you're trying to make rice ball or cook rice, and it start burning. It means that the bottom of the pot is lighter now. So if you purchase and the shipment costs more than the merchandise, she will let you know. She will direct you to get it elsewhere. Thank you guys for coming through. When you come through, share, invite friends, and also contribute. Again, I was talking about changing the narrative and system, either mindset, our decision making, relationship, marriages, whichever one you have knowledge about it, share, share your opinion, and I will read through that. And then, okay, Sister Aisha also sell Avon product. For the Avon product, you have to live in UK in order for you to be able to purchase that from her. Um, and then we have our beautiful sister Belinda Ejare. She has an African store in New York Bronx. So when you come from upstate and come to New York, stop by the Bronx. It's in a good neighborhood. Her store name is B&B African Caribbean Market, which is located at 1163 Boston Road, Bronx, New York 10456, to get the best African food to support our sister. About Belinda Ejari one. And then we have lunchtime talk, Sister Awo Mekwa. She's on Facebook, lunchtime talk. YouTube, Lunchtime Talk. And then she's on TikTok as Awo. Yeah, just go check out some of her videos. You're going to get a lot of nuggets in there. She also do counseling, relationship, marriages, and others. So if you're going through things and you want to reach out to her, she will definitely, be supportive, and then you guys can discuss what are her packages, your steps to take, and stuff like that. You can subscribe her YouTube for Lunchtime Talk. We also have Sika Educate. She also does live program. Sometimes she talk about trending issues. At times she use her own personal experience in some areas to also educate, for her to also use that as a stepping stone, um, um, learning for herself as part of her healing. So you guys can also check her out. She also have YouTube and TikTok. Sika Educate. Once you put it in there, the only Sika Educate one. We have Sister Angelina Bar. Sister Angelina Bar, something we say our angel one. She also does program on her Facebook page, YouTube. Is Angie's Talk. She talk about mental health and our wellness. Sometimes also she go outside that. Follow Ayeyi's page. Thank you very much. And then we have our sister Nana. I love her. Sister Nana. She works with Challenge Enterprises of Ghana as a digital marketing officer. Their website currently is down, but very soon it will come up. But you can still write it down to get any type of books, anything that you can think of, areas that you having problems with when it comes to relationship, marriage, your your Christosome, your belief, let's see, cooking, hobbies, things that you want to do. If you're looking for books in the Akan language, in Chi, reach out to her. She should be able to help you. So the website is www.challengebookshop.com, and then she will be able to help you. She also does advertisement. If you have a business, you're about to start a business, you want her to do video um, advertisement or audio advertisement for you, she will be the person to reach out to. By always reach out to her and discuss whatever steps that you need to take. Then you have our sister Sage Williams. Some of you have seen me wear, like, um, distinctive t-shirt where it has designs up front. Yesterday, where's my bag? Yesterday I showed a shirt, a yellow shirt with my name printed in there, Adra Odo Mensa Show. I love it. It looks so pretty. Sometimes it has the kente design, different material patterns. So it's like it makes you look definitely unique. You can dress casually, not overdressed or underdressed. You look presentable. So go to sageshare.com to get some of these authentic merchandises with the t-shirts. Like if you in an association, a group, Mad Cool, um, whatsoever. You can get a shirt the same colors, or even family picking. You get your favorite color but the same design, or the same color, different design, or the same color, the same design. Whichever one makes you guys look happy and satisfied, go right ahead. She also sells dresses different. She has one size fits all, 85% of that. 15% you have to have a 32 waist. in order for you to fit into it and zip up or button it down. She also sells cream with shea butter in it. You have nice skin, soft, no acne, nothing whatsoever. I've been using the cream for over 2 years now. I don't have any complaints with that. She sells beads, scarf, handbags, and earrings, jewelries, right? I said that earrings, necklaces, bracelet, and many other accessories. So you go to sageshare.com. When you go to her web page, and you don't see a color of the design that you're looking for, please do not leave. Just order whatever you want to order. There's going to be a comment box. You say the color that you would like. If your color is off and you want her to choose the color for you, because some of the shirts that I've been wearing, she made the decision. I just asked her to choose other colors for me because I think I have all the colors. There are a couple shirts that I have two of them. I forget that I already have black of it, and then I order another black. I think the black with the white rectangle, triangle, and then I have what the pink one. I have a couple of them. I have two, two of them. I guess I got very excited. So your email is a must. Your phone number is optional because once you send the order, she's going to reach out to you to confirm the order. If there's an item that you chose that is no more, is out of stock, she will let you know, and you will get your refund back. Or if you choose to use that extra money to purchase something else, that's great. The more, the merrier. So let's support our sister Sage Williams. Her customer service is fantastical. If she tells you you're gonna get your package within the week, within 2 weeks, trust me, you will get it. Mhm. Let me go. We have our sister Yab Watimab Watin, who has written her first book. Um, who has written her first book. She does videos and posts it on her uh, TikTok, YouTube as well, Facebook. Let's see, yeah, Boatin Russell. She talks about families empowerment in bringing awareness of financial literacy. She also does she also does natural health and beauty. She's a natural health and beauty advocate. You can DM her to get more information. Her book, which is on Amazon, is Echoes of Yabibi House Chronicles. You go to Amazon. This is how it is. So you can't tell me you missed it. It's right there. You should be able to see it to support our sister Watson Russell. You have then we have our autobiography, Sister Ya for the Arts of Bra. Sister Ya has written 5 books. You can also purchase them at Amazon. Her Facebook is Auntie Ya's Book Corner, and then her YouTube page is Auntie Ya's Book Channel. So go and subscribe it. And then on her TikTok, she has Mama Ya, right? Go and follow her. She comes live every other Saturday at 11 a.m. MST time, 1 p.m. EST time. So if you read any of her books and she comes live, you can ask her questions. You can also um, give her a healthy review. Uh, her uh, her first book is an inspirational book, Reflection of My Thirsty Soul. The second book is my personal favorite that I love all her books is The Beauty of a Woman's Heart. The third book is Reflection of My Weary Soul. It's a devotional book. The fourth book is a number one bestseller, which is On It, a guideline to taking accountability and responsibility of your own journey. Her fifth book is My Unapologetic Self. She shared yesterday when she and I came live on TikTok on my page and started off the author's hub Y2A, which is the two Yas and myself. Between the three of us, we have seven books. Sister Ya has five. I have one, and then Sister Ya Boatima has one. Um, she announced that her sixth book is coming out very soon. I'm also working on my second book. So very soon you can get all the books at Amazon. My book is Unveiling My Life, a guideline to breaking free and reclaiming my life. Some of you have already purchased and read it. Um, some of you have given me reviews already. Thank you. I appreciate your support. So go to Amazon and get your copies. You know, my book is about um, trauma, enduring, how to overcome it, and deal with your trauma. Don't let it be another baggage and stuff. So let me see. Yeah, follow Aye's page. I'm not sure if I have said that. Um, Saturdays at 3:30 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m. Sofu Samuel Okoso and I come live, and we talk about marriage lesson. Majority of the time, we talk about general topic. Yesterday, Sophie came and teaches about uh, for like associating with bad company. It was very productive. So yeah, I could check it out. All right, let me see. So also be ready for seeing more of Arthur's Hub, Y2A. Our mission is to inspire and empower others. If you want, a coach, Sister Yeah, for that, I also have Antia's Own It Academy coaching and book publishing services. So you can reach out to her for you to tell your story. Oh, about Palanaraba, you landed. Apomuti say no problem, and you are very welcome. All right, so oh, thank you. I wanted you to know that. Oh, I love you, sis. Much love, much love. I truly appreciate you very much. Okay, so like in terms of, let me go here. Hey, how did I? Wait, eh, did I not post this? Hold on. Let me just see. Was I just talking? Oh, yes, I was just talking and talking, talking. I didn't post this. Let me post it now. Uh-huh. Oh, my baby sister had said to call her before I went live, but I completely forgot to do that. Oh, no. Yes, yes, yes. It's okay. If she doesn't see me live now, she will be able to uh, see me later on and she will share. Uh-huh. I want to thank everyone, those who has shared. Oh, didn't this thing post now? Oh, hey, didn't I post now? Sorry, something is not right. I just posted it, but I can't find it. God, darn it. Hold on. Did I not just post this? Oh, there am I. I was wondering because I know I wasn't just dreaming. Yes. Okay. So, oh, Come on. No. Okay, here you go. Hmm. All right. So, I talk about um responsible versus irresponsible fathers. Don't wait for your baby's mama or your baby's mama's family to take care of your child. And when you see that your child has accomplished, that's when you want to come and claim your child, to be a father for your child because you see that money, the door is coming. No. Parents are responsible for their child's upbringing. Uh-huh. If a woman cannot get pregnant on their own without a man participating, without another person participating in that. Yeah. So just keep that in mind. Mhm. If you are irresponsible, you don't take. I mean, in US, oh my gosh, if you are a deadbeat father, child support, people will work like, oh, thank you, Crisscross did it for me yesterday. You know, I love it, right? And it's so light. I can't even feel it. It's so freaking light. Thank you. Mm-hmm. I did dream a style. Merely to me, say, Charlie, I'm looking sweet but ballistic. Uh, yeah. Thank you, my dear. Oh, Sister Elizabeth, hello. Happy weekend. You are late. Yeah, I'm almost about to leave, but it's okay. It's better to be late than never. So I talk about changing the narrative and system. Whereas, within our community culture, a lot of things, suppress the women. So we have to learn to be independent. We need to learn to take care of us. I kid you not. If you don't take care of you, no one else will. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. So, mhm. Thank you, my dear. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hmm. Okay. Maybe like I'm going to do an exercise. One of these days I will come live and we'll do exercise together. That's the whether you like it or not. You don't have to come on the camera. You home and then we go. Hey, I know it's like TikTok will be much better because during life you can play song, any song to like work out. Maybe we can do like half an hour to 45 minutes workout and then talk a little bit. Who's interested? Yeah. Yeah. And then do some, some workout and stuff. It's like, yes, yes, yes. Yes. I'm up in sweet but ballistic. Yes, yes. Me come up here. Uja for him. Obuni na rough. Happy weekend to you as well. Obapa, Sister Elizabeth. Um, colors. Yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you. Thank you. What's the he funny handy? Yes. Exactly. That is what I do now. It's me time. Yeah. Uh, like when I work out with music, I have so much energy, right? But when I work out without music, I get tired easily. But Facebook, because of copyright, you can't just come and play any music. I have so much favorite song. that you can play that. Oh, Sister Sage, you are so very welcome. You are most welcome. Uh-huh. Me damon so much. Say, now what you be me baswa, you guys come and support. I love you guys very, very much. All right. So um sometimes when you talk in terms, when we have conversation about relationship and marriage, is not me no like I can tell people in relationship as to whether or not they should practice, they should practice having any type of sexual intercourse. That's their decision to make. But when it comes to marriage, it's not like sex is one of the important components in there, right? But we do have couples, one may have high libido, the other one may have low libido, right? Sometimes it might be medical problems, right? Other times, it could be psychological problem, emotional problem, because we do have people who have been traumatized. Some people has been violated. Some people lost their innocence through molestation, through sexual, rape, and so many other things. So a lot of times, we do have some of our men, they would tell their significant others that they don't like talking, they don't like to talk. um, I'm sorry, when you make a decision to settle with someone, the two of you needs to have a conversation sometime somewhere. How do you bond? So you get up in the morning, you say good morning, everybody goes their way, you don't communicate. How does that work? You need to be able to talk with each other, with one another. You need to have clear understanding, your likes and dislike. What are some of the things that you enjoy in your bedroom performance? Which areas your partner is lacking of? Um, do you like your partner to talk to you, to encourage you, to boost you, or you just don't want any noise at all? Do you like to play music, um, smooth song, or like you like it quiet? Like you have to communicate all that, right? When it comes to foreplay, who initiates foreplay? How do you spice up your relationship when it comes to your bonding? Going for walk, doing exercise together. Like sometimes I saw a video on social media, and this guy, he is so strong. He works out on a daily basis. He had his wife, first of all, he was doing push-ups. His wife came and sat on his back, and then he has two children, um, who also climb up on their mom, and then there was a baby, the mom carried the baby, and he still do the push-up. I was like, oh my gosh, that is crazy. I'm not saying our Ghanaian men do the same thing, but in most instances, I think, couples should encourage each other, because as women, when we have children, our body, women's body goes through changes. We have our monthly, so it goes through changes. Some people, when they get pregnant and they gain too much weight, if you gain more than 60 pounds, it's going to be very hard for you to get rid of it. Our lower abdomen, sometimes it blows up. You put on clothes, you look like, you're gonna have another baby. At times it takes longer for it to like, go down based on um, diet, exercise, or whatever it is that you do to kind of like get back in shape. When I had my 15-year-old, the job that I was doing, I did a lot of physical activities, going for jogging, going for lots of walk, playing basketball, doing a lot of recreational activities, whereas I was constantly moving. So I was able to lose the baby fat right away and retain my size, And then when I had my 13-year-old, I did not work out at all. I was doing less physical activities, and then the pandemic hit. Boom, the snacks, the benku, the kenke, the jollof rice, the wache, and so many crazy meat pies. Oh, a lot of things. It was like I'm leaving the living room, going to the refrigerator, drinking juice, and don't drink water much. Do not do no walk, and oh my goodness, the list just keep on going. The most size that I was after I had, like, prior to having my kids, was 120 to 125. The most was 125. After I had my kids, um, I was between 130 to 140, and then 145. During the pandemic, after the pandemic, I step on the scale and I have put on 41 pounds extra. I'm 5'3". And then when I step on the scale and I see 186, I was like, oh my God. I wasn't expecting that. I didn't think I waited that much. That was a scary experience. Eh? I still have more to lose, but I have places that I want to lose. Of course, I don't want to lose my backside. Oh, duh. Like over here, I don't want to lose it, but I want to keep it up. Eh? I want to keep it up. And that's what it is. I could keep it up and nice and firm. The arms, we need to firm it up. We don't want it jiggleish and all that. So, but for 1 year, I work out every single day, 5 hours, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 20, depends on what mood I'm in. And I have lost 25 pounds. So I have to lose 60 more pounds. I'm still eating my regular routine, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes, if I eat breakfast, I will skip lunch and then I have dinner. Or if I eat lunch, if I skip breakfast, I will eat lunch and dinner. I mean, breakfast is the most important meal to me. That's how I see it. But I don't drink tea and bread. No, I am the more Banku okra stew with spinach in the morning. Mm-hmm. Wachi, jollof rice, kenke. I love kenke and moko, tomatoes with sardine or fried fish, right? I or sometimes I would just have with the okra and spinach. Sometimes with beans, right? Things that will put starch. And then sometimes I eat fufu in the afternoon. Hey gosh, I try not to eat fufu much, but I love kenke. Mm-hmm. Hey, where is K? Brother Kwame Omari. What the hell? Over time, I will talk about Tonga. I say yes, I will talk a little bit about it. Step by step. Yeah. Step Belinda. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Welcome everyone. Yeah, sometimes I'm watching myself, other times I'm not. So when I'm not watching myself and you come through and I don't see your name. So when you come, you can say hello and I say hello back. Yeah. So As I was saying, to spice up your bedroom performance, it doesn't have to, women should not expect men to do all the work every time. You also need to learn things. You go to Google, like there are so much information over there. Read romance book. Listen to the audio if you find it difficult to read, or like if you feel lazy, reading through, like, through going through the lines, listen to the audio one. Get some skills, to practice, um be, to practice between the two of you, foreplay. Learn better ones, how to properly kiss each other, your partner. French kiss, which ones are more enticing? You do that, right? Sometimes, sometimes, like there are some things that you have to also talk with one another. Ask your partner the things that they like, right? There are some things you cannot force your wife or your husband to do. Everybody have the right to have their personal space and things that makes them feel comfortable. But there are so many ways and means to do that. You have some men to caress a simple breast, the way they will pull the nipple, it's like they're ripping it off. It's like they're biting into a hard goat meat, that when they steam is so hard you can't even break it, and they just pull it like that. Hey, massa, take it easy. It's very sensitive. The same way like your police about is sensitive. It's filled with veins, so it's very delicate. We have to take care of it. So we have to take care of each other. Make sure that we both feel comfortable. Up to today, we have some couples, when they have any type of sexual intercourse, making love, having quickies, they have to do it in the dark. They cannot, because they feel shy. Some of them, hi, baby sister. Hey, when it gets to this time, nipple snatchers. I kid you now, baby sister. Like, some of them are not romantic cry. They pull it like it's nothing. Charlie, it hurts. Take it easy. Take care of it. But if you pulling it so hard now, you trying to uh, make it go out of shape. You can't do that. You deforming it. You caress. Nice. Oh, by the way, our men, those who have like hard palm, get hand lotion, and on a daily basis, you put some in your hands, you rub it together, you take care of your hands. Yes, 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 yes. Work it, massage the inside of your hands. Yeah, massage it. Do it. Circle, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, tap it, work it out. Yes, yes, yes. Working. Make sure that the inside of your nails are clean. Cut them, file it, do whatever you need to do. I don't you don't want to give your partner infection by putting your dirty finger inside her tongue. Don't do that. Make sure you have clean fingers, clean hands, nice and soft, to caress, massage. How many of you give your partners massages on the shoulders? Oh, yes, yes. In the back, lower back, upper back. The thighs, massage, go ahead, massage. Like, how many of you do that? A lot of couples do not do that. Karen's it's like you are licking, yep, eating and slurping ice cream. Wait, but please, no chewing on nipples. Oh my gosh. It like when you do like there's no reason your teeth had nothing to do with the nipple. Take care. Charlie, take care of us. So we don't want no craziness here. Yes, massages, massaging the foot. Sometimes you see your partner foot now, you don't even want to touch it. Chai, you want to run away. Eh? Take care every part of your body. Eh? Sometimes, you go to work, you come home, you take off your shoes, you wash yourself, and your foot feels it's like so tired, and you have so much pain. Your partner, like massaging it, making sure, the inside, you go like up, feel good, right? Some partners don't want to, like, even touch your foot, your leg, just giving you massage and all that. Okay, I forgot I had this connected to the phone. I hope you heard. Oh, I think you guys can hear me because it wasn't connected to the laptop. Yeah, so giving a massage, right? And as women, we need to take care of ourselves when we have our monthly. Now, lay on back, put this up, feel it, feel it all around it to make sure you don't feel any nipple, any bumps and stuff around it, right? And you just have to make sure you examine yourself on a regular basis. If you feel any lump, well, you have to go see your doctor. Take care of yourself, right? And enjoy at the same time. But I love the massage. Ooh, yeah. You do it and you do it right. We have to give each other massages, right? Lay back, uh, then you tap the legs, the thighs, you just go around and come on back. Doing meditation. If you have never meditate, start with 5 minutes. Sometimes you meditate, you can fall asleep. Now, sometimes I'll fall asleep. I want to do meditation with music or without music. You can either close your eyes with music or without music, and then let your everything go. All the negativity, negative energy, let it flow out. Relax yourself. Take deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And then you relax. You can cross your legs, block everything out, just relax your mind. Do everything possible that you can. You can think about something positive that happened within the week, or you can choose not to think about nothing at all. Play your mind. Some people will fantasize, they will think about their fantasies. Sometimes it doesn't hurt to just think about it. If it's hurting your head, please stop. Yeah. And then set your alarm to make sure, like, the 5 minutes. But as time goes on, you can add more time to it. I kid you not, I say sometimes you fall asleep, you wake up and you feel like anew. Nothing to worry about. Things that we worry about, if it fix our problems, I will tell you to go ahead and worry about it. Stress yourself for that. But things that will not fix itself, do not stress yourself about it. Try to come out with solutions. Write them down. If you think you're going to forget, practice makes improvement. Start with where you are stronger at, right? And areas that you have weakness, you save it for last. By the time you build all your strength and stuff, it will be chop change. It will be easy for you to deal with that, right? So try to implement meditation in your daily life. You can meditate once a week, twice a week, 3 times, or 4 times a week. That's up to you. Some people will be like, I don't have time for that. Make time for things that are beneficial for your mental health, your psychological, emotional stability. Yes, prioritizing yourself include things that you do that will relieve your stress, will make you more happy, and smile a lot. Smile. Yeah. Learn to smile and laugh a lot. Download funny videos. I have a lot of funny videos on my phone. My father sometimes send some funny videos. It's good. At times you can just sit around without bothering anybody, without anybody bothering you. You just watch funny videos and share it. I see that Kay sometimes, on his Facebook, when he sees some funny videos and stuff, he will post them. And I'll be like, oh my goodness. I mean, it's good. And at times he be sitting in the other room and I hear him laughing and I'll go over there, I'll be like, what you watching? And he will show them to me and I'll be like, oh my gosh, laugh more, smile more. Laughter adds on more years to your age. Some of you already know that. Others may not know, right? So we need to laugh more, very much so. And then, like your hobbies, things that you do that makes you happy. I love to dance. Some of you already know that. I have slowed down with the dancing. I remember when I come live on Facebook and I used to dance, so many people would come and watch. And then when I stopped dancing, I didn't see much people. And Kay was like, you see, they were coming to check, like, because you dance, you turn around, like, people. So, hey, you coming to just see somebody's wife dance, Keke. We have to educate ourselves, we have to learn. So, you know, my dear Eugene, your boy, welcome, brother Thomas Patrick. Come here. Welcome. Happy New Year. How you doing? Let me see. Phew, let me even see. Okay, so everyone who thank you all for those who tune in, those who share, like, use other emojis. Before I couldn't even sit down with my leg crossed this long. It was painful. And when you do put on weight, like it hurts your knee and all that. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with that. Yes. I'm just trying to do some new stuff. So those who are interested in doing some exercise, not during life, we can do it behind the camera. When the cameras are off, I don't have any problem. We can pick a day or two within the week and the time that benefits all of us, we can do group workout, right? Because we can motivate each other. Sometimes, there are some things when you do it alone, it's kind of boring, but when you have other people, we can help each other up. I'll probably try to get Kay to be part of it. Let's see if I'll be able to succeed. Yep. And for some of the men, who who feels like, who have low self-esteem with the size of their manhood, you can go commando. When you are home, you don't wear brief, you don't wear boxers, just wear shorts or active wear pants, or like sweatpants without brief or boxers, going commando. That will help. You can you'll be able to gain at least 1 inch or something. Yeah, it will help. And also try not to like have pot belly, because when you guys do develop pot belly, right, your manhood decrease. You still have the same size, but because you have so much meat in the base of your penis, it looks like it has shrunk, right? So um, that's a tip, a good tip I can give you guys, to take care of yourself. Yep. And for women, yes, when we get bigger guts, right, and our backside disappear. If you have backside and you see that you wear certain clothes, it disappear. That plays part in it too. So by getting back in shape, it's not gonna happen overnight. You have to work hard for it. It's gonna take time for it to like, but you have to be consistent. Just be consistent. Some people prefer doing their workout on their own. Great. Others, they don't mind doing group workouts. Yes, others prefer going to the gym. I'm doing my workout at home. Now it's not on a daily basis, every other or 3 times a week. That's all. I'm just choosing not to post them. Mhm. Yes. So I'm gonna leave you guys here. By the grace, we will meet next week Sunday at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time for life issues. Abrabo Nsem. Mhm. So until we meet again, you guys have a blessed, safe week. Take care of yourself. Make sure you protect yourself. You take good care of yourself. Until then, one love. Thank you guys. Bye.